Once upon a time, a little beggar girl of 6 named Pyukla is running through the village looking for Tereti the cobbler.
Uncle, where is Terenti? Uncle, have you seen Terenti? Uncle, where is Terenti?
Pyukla asked everyone she met, but no one answered her question. They are all preoccupied with the approaching storm. Pyukla later met Salantis Lich, the sacristan who was walking alone.
Uncle Salanti!
What's the problem, Fioka?
Have you seen Uncle Terenti?
At the kitchen gardens, little child.
Thank you, Uncle Salanti.
Careful now, child.
The beggar girl runs behind the huts to the kitchen garden and there finds Terenti, the tall old man with a thin, hard face, very long legs, and bare feet standing near the vegetable pots.
Uncle Terenti, it's me, Fiokla.
Ah, servant of God Fiokla, where have you come from?
Uncle Terenti, Brother Danilka has had an accident. Come along.
What thunder? What sort of accident?
In the Count's cups, Danilka stuck his hand into a hole in a tree and he can't get it out. Do be kind and pull his hand out, Uncle.
How has he put his hand in? What for?
He wanted to get a goose egg out of the hole for me.
The day has hardly begun and already you're in trouble. Well, what am I do to you now? May the wolf gobble up you naughty childrens. Come, little orphan.
Terenti comes out of the kitchen garden and lifting high his long legs and begins striding down the village street. He walks quickly without stopping or looking from side to side. They come out of the village and turn along the dusty road towards the Count's Coop that lies dark to blue in the distance. The clouds have by now covered the sun. First raindrops, deep and heavy, lie dark with thoughts on the dusty road. A big drop falls on a Pyukla's cheek and glides like a tear down her chin.
The rain has begun. That's fine, Fiokla. The grass and the trees are fed by the rain as we are by the bread.
As soon as the rain begins, the wind drops. The only sound is the patter of the rain dropping like a fine shoe on the young isle and the parched road.
We shall get soaked, Fiokla. There will be a dry spot left on us. But don't be frightened. The grass will be dry again, the earth will be dry again, and we shall be dry again.
A flash of lightning, some 14 feet long, gleams above their heads. There is a loud peal of thunder, and it seems to Pyukla that something big, heavy, is rolling over the sky and tearing it open.
Don't be afraid, little orphan. It is not the thumb's pipe, but it thunders.
But at last they go into the Count's cups, the washed trees, starred by the gusts of wind, drop a perfect water fountain. Terenti stumbles over stumps and begins to slough in his face.
Whereabouts is Danilka? Lead me to him, Fiocla.
Follow me, Uncle.
Danilka, are you alright up there?
A terrible lot of thunder, Taranti. I've never heard so much thunder in my life.
And where is your hand?
And the hole. Put it out, please, Taranti.
The wood had broken at the edge of the hole and jumped Danilka's hand. He could push it farther in, but he could not pull it out. Trent snaps off the broken piece and the boy's crushed hand is released. Mark comes out of the copse and walks along the edge of it and towards the darkened hole. The thunder gradually abates, and its rumbling is heard far away beyond the village.
It's terrible how it's thundering. What makes it thunder, Taranti?
Thunder is caused by one cloud runs against the other.
The ducks flew here by the other day, Taranti. They must be nesting in the Genelea Zaimicha marshes. Fiocla, would you like me to show you a nightingale's nest?
Don't touch it. You might disturb it. The nightingale is a singing bird without sin. He has had the voice given him in his throat to praise God and gladden the heart of a man. It is a sin to disturb him.
What about the sparrow?
The sparrow doesn't matter. He's a bad, spiteful bird. He is like pickpocket in his ways. He doesn't like man to be happy. When Christ was crucified, it was the sparrow brought nails to the Jews and called alive. Alive! Look! An ant heap bust open by the rain. They've been floated to rugs.
He bent over the ant heap. The downpour has damaged it. The insects are scurrying to and fro in the mud, agitated and busy trying to carry away their drowned companion.
You needn't be in such a taking. You won't die of it. As soon as the sun warms you, you'll come to your senses again. It's a lesson to you, you stupids. You won't settle on low ground another time.
There are some bees.
The drenched and chilled bees are huddled together on the branch. There are so many of them that neither bark nor leaf can be seen. Many of them are settled on one to another.
That's a swarm of bees. They were flying, looking for home, and when the rain came down upon they settled. If a swarm is flying, you only need to sprinkle water on them to make them settle. Now, if, say, you wanted to take the swarm, you would bend the branch with them into a sack and shake it, and they all fall in.
The sun appears from behind the clouds and floods the blue, the fields and the tree friends with its warm light. The dark menacing cloud has gone far away and taking the storm with it. The air is warm and fragrant. There is a scent of a bird chirping and maybe sweet and lilies of the valley. Plenty answers all his questions, and there is no secret in nature which baffles him. He knows everything. This, for example, he knows the names of all the wild flowers, animals, and stone. Towards the midday, all three sat down on the river bank. Durante stretches himself on the bank and falls asleep. While he is asleep, the boy gazes at the water and pondering. He has many different things to think of. He has just seen the storm, the bees, the ants. Now, before his eyes, fishes are whisking about. Some are 2 inches are long and more. Only towards the evening our wanderers return to the village. The children go for the night to the deserted barn, where the corn of the commune used to be kept, while Trent, leaving them, goes to the tavern. The boy does not sleep. He gazes into the darkness, and it seems to him that he is seeing all that he has seen in the day: the storm clouds, the bright sunshine, the birds, the fish, and the lucky Trent. The number of his impressions, together with the exhaustions and hunger, are too much for him.
I'll see Auntie tomorrow.
The children fall asleep, thinking of the homeless cobbler, and in the night Terenti comes to them, makes the sign of the cross over them, and puts the bread under their heads. No one sees his love. It is seen only by the moon, which floats in the sky and peeps caressingly through the holes in the wall and the deserted barn.